If any spoiler can spoil your film, then your film is already spoiled enough. If any film reviewer or critic writes about your film or maybe telling the story of that film, and you feel shaky and you feel frightened about that fact, or you feel okay, as that person already have written about this story, so everybody already know what is happening in the film, then I am afraid of that and my film going to be flop. It's a very unfortunate thing to happen actually. Why a filmmaker will think about this? Because any film which is hit, you see people come to watch it again and again and again. Like you see, if you see in India, like films like acting superstars Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan or Salman Khan, or repeatedly people are watching it. So what? Everybody knows the story. Then why they are watching again? So what is the meaning of actually this is spoiler? This is very, I think it's a very misused word in this film sector. Especially for the people who actually goes to see film to do time pass kind of things, just time pass, and they don't have enough brain to capture the other detailing, because watching film don't only means to know the story. You can also know about any story from the written thing. If I can read a book and know the story, then what are you doing with the film? Then just write it in the script, or you can make an audio book. Then why you are making films? Films is an audio-visual media and mostly visual medias. If you cannot tell anything or you cannot add any value visually, then just telling the story or some audio something has no meaning. Actually, no meaning. Well, you have to see something more than the story, something more than the audio itself. Then your film is something that can be called as a film or cinema, something like that. It is true for commercial film, art film, any film. Money, if you want to say something as a film, you should have you should have something in it that is more than the story, more than the audio thing, more than the only superstar, something that to be added there. And some films like the Tarkovsky or the Belatar, or many more like Nure Bilge Ceylan's films of Turkey. Do you think just telling the story will spoil their film? Do you even think that you can just tell the story and everybody will get what is happening on the screen? No, you cannot say. Without by telling what happening on the screen, you cannot fully describe the film of a Belatar like the Turin Horse or Satan Tango, or Nure Bilge Ceylan. I'm telling these names because these are the recent films in my mind already when I am talking about these things. Like Nure Bilge Ceylan's film Once Upon a Time in Anatolia. What you can say? I mean, what you can say, you can tell the story, but how can you express that emptiness and other things uh, visually? That is totally different. You can write it down that they show the emptiness, but how they show the emptiness in the on screen visually. So those who are very much concerned about the spoiler, and those who blame film critics, film reviewers, film academics for telling the people about the story of the film, they actually don't know that other people uh, don't will get the full idea, the whole idea about the films by only telling the story. Okay, it's a murder mystery, like you can say, but we know from telling from the Hitchcock's films that in the murder mystery what is happening next and next. But still, how he shooted the whole thing, the same shot we see thousand times. in case of Hitchcock's movies, but we are not feel bored, and we still keep on finding something new or something extraordinary. Still we know who murdered the person, but we don't consider it as a spoiler. Okay, so please stop telling film review or critics as spoilers. There is no spoiling. But I already told again. I'm again mentioning it. If you think so somebody writes about what is happening on your screen and it spoils your film, then my statement is again, if any spoiler spoiling your film, then your film is already spoiled enough. ধন্যবাদ, দেখা হবে।